Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes here on the Daybreak Show. Got a great guest via Zoom video conference checking in. Matt Melendez, Great Bend Center for Music. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good.
It's
I'm
good
ready
to
for fall.
good to see you. Good to talk with you. Yeah, fall is in the air, and as we know, a lot of kids are back in the classrooms this week, next week, and it's really a different look at how class is being held this year. And the Great Bend Music Society for Music out in Union and supports all great things in Mason County has I should say, planned on doing a music curriculum at the Y and get ready for the start of the Y. Obviously, we've seen coronavirus and there's been delays there. It's still progress is moving on the project. But we are at a time now when something new is starting to fit into its place. It's the Hood Canal Music School, and that's what we're talking about today.
Great. So, well, for us, we can't sing yet together.
Right.
It's going to be a while yet before we can do that. So we've been really looking at how we can add value to the community while we're waiting to be able to sing again. And it's always has been our plan. Our mission is not to be a choral organization. Our mission is to provide community music programs that are research-based and that we know are going to strengthen the community in very specific ways, socially, economically, educationally, or health-wise. We actually health and wellness things like our memory care choir. Those things have all had to be on hold. And so we really began looking this summer on what can we deliver still virtually. And like all teachers, I spent the majority of my summer. What I did on my summer vacation was going back to school on all of the new platforms and apps and technology that's available for teaching music virtually and online. Literally as they come out of the oven and hand them to you. And so we realized about 2 months ago, wait, that thing we were planning to deliver via Y Care this fall, there are huge chunks of it that we not only can still deliver this fall, but probably as we go forward, if we develop a virtual backbone now, we can probably continue to use that virtual backbone to deliver this curriculum in perpetuity. And so we went to work. And so the very first thing we're launching is a preschool music program that starts next week. It's almost all the way full up already. We only have 2 open slots left.
Wow.
Which is exciting. And we just decided yesterday that if we have a waiting list programmed in, if we get 6 more kids signed up for the waiting list after we fill up, we'll go ahead and open up another pod.
Oh, cool.
But what this program is it's called an El Sistema inspired program. El Sistema is a program that started about 40 years ago in Venezuela, started by a private wealthy entrepreneur who really believed in the power of making music together to help kids really develop self-esteem, self-worth, and really overcome any sort of challenging circumstances they might find themselves in by really knowing what their own worth is. And it's been hugely successful. Today, there is not a major orchestra in the world that does not have El Sistema trained people leading major sections. And the most famous example is Gustavo Dudamel, who's one of the hottest conductors in the world right now, and currently the conductor of the LA Phil.
Wow.
And they're all results of this program that is about, so it's about social change through music. So we teach ensemble skills, basically team building skills in an intensive environment to really help cultivate empathy and connection as, again, a way of lifting kids up and cultivating their self-worth. So we're launching this year with our preschool program. And our plan is to then, once we've got the preschool program in place this year, is each year add an additional year and grow the program that way.
Wow.
At least while things are up in the air as they are right now. And for the first 2 or 3 years, we can do all of that virtually. Once we get to 2nd and 3rd, 4th and 5th grade, it becomes a little more challenging to cultivate those ensemble skills. But again, it was a real epiphany to realize, wait, we can really deliver the preschool portion of this entirely online right now and start the program's momentum as we go.
What does this cost for folks?
This is a free program, and that's another part of the El Sistema mantra. So that program, because it's about social change, so it's about reaching kids who would normally not be able to access something like this. The piece that we're not able to do this year yet, but I'm really hopeful, in fact, we've been talking to Google Chrome about Chromebooks, is the technology portion on the recipient's end. This is a very iPad, so any kid can take this course using an iPad, smartphone, laptop. Touchscreen for 4 and 5-year-olds is definitely way better, but I remember my kid being 4 or 5. You probably remember yours. They could drive a laptop then. So, so it's being assembled that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we'll build the foundation. The kids spend the first 10 weeks in this year focusing just on the fact that they're already musicians. They can already hear high from low, slow from fast. They're, loud from soft. They can hear so much already. We just need to give them vocabulary and the terms so that they can partner with each other in sort of collaborating. So we're going to be doing that along with, they're going to compose. We're going to do a little virtual choir stuff. And I'm really excited about it.
It's pretty intensive though. I mean, daily, it's daily,
and it's 30 minutes daily.
Okay.
It's a combination of, I'm fully buzzword compliant. It's a combination of synchronous and asynchronous learning. So in a 30-minute segment, about 15 minutes of that content is going to be pre-recorded video clips, so that one, if you miss the class or if you're confused about it, you can go and revisit that. Here's what this is in little small bites. Here's what we mean by the beat. Here's how to exercise this. Here's the discussion we had this, or here's your assignment for tonight. And so kids can review that. But yeah, it's 5 days a week for 30 minutes, but it's really, we're telling parents to plan. It's probably closer to 45 to 60 minutes a day of active engagement, because there will be, even for the 4-year-olds, there will be assignments pretty much every day. Those are very brief little things, but again, it's about creating a sense of community also, and really giving the kids a sense of making a contribution and having a voice. So right now, all of those assignments for the little ones are just a basic, record a quick video telling me what you think about what you listen to here. What do you think this music is doing? Is it laughing, or is it running, or is it jumping? What do you think it's doing here? Really to sort of begin to develop those ear training skills, those how did it start, how did it stop, and again, pull together those basic things that they already have in place, because they're humans and all humans are great musicians, and give them those tools so that come January, we can start notation.
So I remember when I first started and I played in the band, it was, I don't know, whatever, 4th or 5th grade. And it culminated always in a concert. But we're not able to have a end of session concert as it were. So how do you?
We will. And so again, I am working on right now. So again, it's a whole new world. So I'm working right now to really focus. You'd think right now I'd be working on how to support the kids. I'm really working right now on how to support the parents.
Sure.
Because, while I'm designing this to be as independent as possible, these are the little ones, and we go forward. And so a lot of that is about, okay, there's going to be assignments right from the very beginning. And this is why I want to build the technical skills in terms of, I know how to use that app. I know how to submit this. I know how to do this, so that by the time we get to October, we're ready to start working on some musical phrases and record things for a virtual choir, or what we're calling now these days a studio choir ensemble. And hopefully we can do something in time for the holidays.
Cool.
That's the plan. Yeah.
You mentioned there is limited space, but may open up another session. Where do we go to sign up?
Right on our homepage. You'll see kids classes starting soon, and you click on that. Or if you go to our website too, we have the building that we're planning on building in collaboration with the YMCA. We're calling the Music Box. It'll be a 5,000 square foot facility on their campus. And so you'll see a portion of our website that is now called the Music Box. And anything we're doing class or ensemble wise now, you'll find there. And there are different tags, so you can sort through different things as offerings come forward. So you'll see we also have classes for 6th through 12th graders that are coming online in the next few weeks that are all about music production and songwriting. And we're going to be launching some additional projects in the next few weeks that are in line with, again, getting sort of a lighter virtual concert experience going for everybody. So it'll be also for our little kids, but I think we'll also relaunch the chorales as well in a lighter, more virtual way this fall. The technology, we did a lot of technology experiments trying to make that work in the spring, and like most choir directors, we found it didn't, not only did it not work in general, but it really didn't work here with the internet infrastructure we have
Right.
here in a rural community. But there are some new ways to approach that we're going to be launching in the next few weeks as well. One of the things that we'll be announcing in about a week and a half that I'm excited about is an arts collaborative where we're going to be putting out a prompt. What do you know now for the end of the year? What do you know now you didn't know a year ago?
Uh-huh.
And inviting poetry and prose and photo essays and videos. And when we get those in, I and the choir are going to look at those, see what the themes are, and program a piece that's inspired by those Mason County stories. So that's how so it'll probably just be one piece, but it's what we can do right now. And it's a way we can continue to contribute to the community artistically, bring together people through art, and continue to tell really cool Mason County stories, which has always been a big part of our plan. So lots of things happening. You'll find them all in the music box.
GreatBendMusic.org, a good website to start from. Matt, good to talk with you. The Great Bend Center for Music is a 501c3 nonprofit. We do appreciate them. And we appreciate Peninsula Credit Union for offering time up to nonprofits for coming on the air and talk about these great things. Get signed up now. It's another great addition to the upcoming school year to help kids learn another great, useful skill that could take them very far in life. Matt, again, good to see you. Good to talk with you. And
thank you.
Let me know how this all goes, and we'll catch up again real soon.
Will do.
Cool.